Who will win? DBS Broly or Hulk? In a universe where dimensions intersect, a reality rift suddenly opened, pulling in two powerful entities from different worlds. Broly, the legendary Saiyan warrior from Dragon Ball Super, with a muscular body and messy black hair, stood in the middle of a desolate planet. He wore an old battle armor, his blue eyes flashing with wildness. Opposite him was the Hulk, the giant green monster from Marvel Comics, with rippling muscle skin and bloodshot eyes filled with anger. Hulk was tall, his body radiating primal power, his tattered clothes clinging to his giant body. Broly stared at Hulk, feeling the strange energy from this entity. He did not say a word, only growled softly. His body began to emit green gas, indicating his rising power. Hulk, on the other hand, punched the ground hard, creating a large crack that spread like a spider web, dust flying everywhere. The air was tense, the wind howling through the shattered rocks, creating a terrifying screeching sound like a whisper of fate. From afar, Goku and Vegeta, two other Saiyan warriors, watched through a space portal. Goku, with his spiky black hair and familiar orange suit, smiled excitedly. "Vegeta, look!" Broly is facing off against a green giant. He looks strong. Vegeta, with his spiky black hair and blue armor, crossed his arms, his expression solemn. Don't jump to conclusions. Broly's power is growing rapidly, but that guy, I can feel the anger boiling inside him. On the other side, from the Marvel universe, Thor and Hercules were flying nearby, caught in the rift. Thor, the god of thunder with long blonde hair and a sparkling hammer Mjolnir, frowned. "Hulk is fighting that stranger. We have to intervene." Hercules, a muscular man with brown hair and a classic suit, nodded. "That's right, buddy. Hulk is unstoppable when he's angry." The fight began as Broly charged forward, his fist swinging out at the speed of light, slamming straight into Hulk's chest. The impact echoed like thunder, causing the ground to shake and rubble to fly everywhere. Hulk took a few steps back, but his eyes flashed and his body began to swell. Broly didn't stop. He continued to strike from all directions, kicking horizontally, creating whirlwinds of air around him. Hulk roared, his screams shaking the air, and leaves in the distance fell. Each punch from Broly caused him pain, but instead of weakening, he felt his anger rising. His skin grew paler, his muscles bulged, and he began to counterattack, his giant fists swinging towards Broly. Goku watched, his eyes lighting up. Broly's leading, but that guy, he's getting stronger. Vegeta nodded, analyzing. That's right. If Broly doesn't finish him off quickly, the situation will turn around. Side characters like Beerus from Dragon Ball, the purple cat god of destruction in an Egyptian costume, were dozing in a corner of the universe, but suddenly woke up from the vibration. "Whis, what's going on? I sense a huge power." Whis, the angel with white hair and a staff, smiled. "It seems Broly is fighting an entity from another place, sir." From Marvel, Silver Surfer glided on the silverboard, observing from afar. Hulk is facing a strong one. His power may be beyond limits. Onslaught, the powerful spiritual entity, lurked in the shadows, waiting for an opportunity. Broly continued to attack, transforming into his base form, surrounded by green energy, creating sparkling rays of light. Hulk leaped, punching the ground, creating a deep crater. Dust flew up, obscuring his vision, but Broly dashed past, kicking him in the ribs. Broly, with his legendary Saiyan power, continued to dominate the fight. He circled Hulk, unleashing a barrage of energy attacks. Green orbs of air shot from his hands, hitting Hulk's body, creating fiery explosions, black smoke billowing into the sky. Hulk staggered, but he didn't fall. Instead, he growled, his eyes red. From afar, Goku shouted encouragement. "Broly, keep going. He's strong, but you can do it." Vegeta shook his head. "Don't be silly, Kakarot. That green guy is gathering power. I've seen Broly grow. But this one, he's different." Broly rushed closer, grabbed Hulk by the neck, and threw him into a mountain. The impact echoed, the mountain collapsed, and dust covered it. Hulk got up, his body began to change, his muscles bulging, his height increasing. He punched the large rock, throwing it at Broly. Broly dodged, soaring into the sky, his hair starting to stand up, indicating his power was reaching a new level. Thor flew closer, his hammer sparkling with lightning. "Hulk, let me help." But Hulk pushed him away, growling. "Hulk, hit him alone." Hercules laughed loudly. "Dude, don't let anger blind you." Broly transformed into a Super Saiyan, his hair shining golden, his energy exploding. He rushed down, punching Hulk repeatedly, each punch sending shockwaves that spread, trees around him breaking. Hulk took the blow, but his anger made him stronger. He grabbed Broly's leg, slamming him into the ground, creating a perfectly circular crater. Visual description. The sky was dark with dust. The light from Broly's energy shone. Hulk's blue skin glistened with sweat, his muscles flexed. Beerus, fully awakened, flew over to observe. Interesting. Broly is dominating, but that guy, he has limitless potential. Silver Surfer dashes past, firing an energy beam to assist Hulk, but Broly blocks it. Onslaught whispers in Hulk's head, fueling his rage. The Hulk began to turn the tables in an astonishing way. At first, he was just a giant green entity, taking Broly's blows without flinching, but now, every punch Broly threw only made him more furious. His eyes were red like hellfire, his muscles bulged under his shiny green skin, and he charged towards Broly at an unbelievable speed. His giant fist swung up, directly colliding with Broly's chest, creating a thunderous explosion in the gray sky. Broly was sent flying back several kilometers, his body slamming into a steep cliff, causing rubble to rain down, dust obscuring his vision, leaving only a few rays of light from the remaining energy. Broly stood up, wiping the blood from the corner of his mouth, his blue eyes flashing with surprise and excitement. He had never encountered an opponent like this, an entity whose power continued to increase with anger. From afar, Goku flew in his Super Saiyan God form, his fiery red hair and orange suit fluttering in the wind. He shouted loudly, his voice echoing through the space. "Broly, be careful! He's getting stronger! Don't give him a chance!" Vegeta, standing next to him with blue armor and spiky black hair, folded his arms, analyzing the situation. "Humph, Kakarot, he needs to finish him off immediately. Otherwise, that green guy's power will surpass its limits." Hulk didn't wait. He jumped high into the air, his body blocking the sun, casting a giant shadow over the ground. He landed right in front of Broly, punching the ground hard, creating a deep crater with underground water gushing out like a fountain, white foam mixed with brown dust. Broly dodged, flying around him at breakneck speed, launching a series of sparkling green energy balls. The orbs hit Hulk's skin, creating an explosion of orange flames, black smoke billowing up, but he only growled, his skin now as hard as diamond, the burn quickly healing under the power of regeneration. From the Marvel Universe, Thor flew over at lightning speed, his hammer Mjolnir sparkling with blue electricity, his long golden hair fluttered in the wind, his silver armor shining. "Hulk, let me support. That guy is too dangerous." Thor swung his hammer, summoning a storm of lightning. Golden lightning struck Broly, creating an ear-splitting explosion. The air was as hot as a furnace. Hercules, with bulging muscles and messy brown hair, rushed in from behind, punching Broly hard in the back. "Green buddy, let's defeat him together." Broly turned around, his eyes bursting with energy. He grabbed Thor by the neck and threw him towards Hercules. The two gods collided, creating a shockwave that spread. The surrounding trees broke down in series. Green leaves fell like autumn snow. But Hulk took advantage of that moment. He rushed forward, grabbed Broly's leg and slammed him to the ground. The ground cracked into deep crevices. Smoke and dust rose up. Broly was in pain, but he laughed wildly. The Saiyan power pushed him to stand up. His hair started to stand up more, indicating a new level. Beerus, the god of destruction with the form of a purple cat and golden Egyptian clothes, hovered in the distance, his golden eyes lazily observing. "Whis, this fight is interesting. That green guy has limitless power, like a monster that keeps evolving." Whis, the angel with long white hair and a blue staff, smiled politely. "That's right, sir. Broly is having a hard time." Silver Surfer glided across the shimmering silver, circling the battle, firing beams of silvery white cosmic energy to support Hulk. "Hulk, your power is at its peak. The other cannot withstand your anger." Onslaught, a shadowy spiritual entity, hovered in Hulk's mind, whispering encouragement. "Angrier, Hulk. Destroy him." Hulk was stronger than ever, remembering his past battles. Facing Hyperion, he had overwhelmed him in a flash, despite being mind-controlled. Then defeating Gladiator, the Shi'ar Emperor with superhuman strength. His anger had made him surpass Silver Surfer, Hercules, and even Thor with the Odin Force. He roared, the scream echoing through space, creating shockwaves that shook the ground, sending rubble flying. Broly tried to counterattack. He shot out a large, bright green energy beam, hitting Hulk's chest, pushing him back a few steps, but he just grinned, his body swelling up, his height skyrocketing. Hulk jumped, punching Broly in the face, golden blood spurting from his mouth, dripping onto the ground like golden rain. The sky darkened as dark clouds gathered. Lightning flashed, illuminating the chaotic scene. Hulk with shiny green skin glistening with sweat. Broly with a bleeding wound, his body trembling but still standing firm. Goku rushed in to support, transforming into Super Saiyan Blue. Covered in blue energy, he punched Hulk in the side. "Broly, together! but Hulk pushed Goku away easily, like pushing a doll. Vegeta followed, launching a Kamehameha. The blue energy wave hit Hulk, creating a huge explosion, orange flame spreading, but he still advanced. Hulk punches through space, creating a black rift. Broly flies, creating a whirlpool of air. Thor summons a storm, raining down blood and dust. Hulk flashes back to his battle with the Odin Force Thor, who defeated Surtur, the eternal flame that burned through the Yggdrasil multiverse. He feels the same power rising within him. Broly thinks back to his past, his power growing from base to dominate Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta. Broly grabs Hulk by the neck, throwing him into the air, followed by a large, glowing green beam of energy, which hits him in midair, creating an explosion of orange fire and black smoke. Hulk falls, creating a deep hole with red magma erupting from the ground. But he gets up, his body intact, his anger making him stronger, reaching a low multiverse level. He remembers his battle with Odin Force Thor, who once tore apart reality, ending the multiverse if need be. Thor swings his hammer, lightning strikes Broly, but he blocks it with his bare hands, the green energy absorbing the lightning. Hercules charges, but Broly kicks him away, hitting trees, splinters flying everywhere. Beerus intervenes slightly, firing a purple-black Hakai beam at Hulk, but he resists, his skin repelling the destructive energy. Whis uses his staff to slightly reverse time, slowing Hulk's actions. Broly, in his legendary Super Saiyan form, his body swelled to a gigantic size, his green hair standing on end, his eyes white and devoid of any humanity. The energy from him exploded like a star bursting out, creating spiraling vortexes of air, carrying away rocks and planetary debris. He roared, the sound like a wild beast echoing through space, causing the distant stars to vibrate. Broly charged towards Hulk, throwing a powerful punch, his fist covered in brilliant green energy, colliding with Hulk's chest, creating a huge explosion. The light as bright as a second sun exploding, blurring the vision of the supporting characters standing by to watch. Hulk took a few steps back, his body shaking from the blow, but his red eyes only shone brighter. The anger within him boiled, transforming his body into a perfect war machine. His skin was glowing green, his muscles were bulging more than ever. Each muscle seemed to be forged from cosmic steel. He roared. The scream shook the air, the sound waves spread, causing the ground to crack even deeper. Underground water erupted and mixed with dust, forming a thick mist. Hulk jumped, punching Broly straight in the face. The punch was so strong that the surrounding space, creating a reality crack several kilometers long, the light from the stars was sucked in, disappearing into the darkness. Goku, in his Super Saiyan blue state, stood beside Vegeta, his blue hair sparkling, his eyes filled with worry. Vegeta, Broly is in danger. That blue guy. He's stronger than Odin Force Thor. Vegeta, with his blue armor and cold eyes, nodded. Kakarot, we have to act. Broly can't win if that guy keeps getting stronger like this. The two joined forces. Blue and purple light exploded. They transformed into Gogeta Blue, their bodies radiating powerful energy, the light illuminating the entire space. Gogeta rushed in, launching the ultimate Kamehameha. The blue energy wave hit Hulk, creating a huge explosion. Orange flames spread, black smoke billowed, but Hulk was unharmed. He turned around, grabbed Gogeta with one hand, and threw it hard towards a meteor floating in space. The meteor shattered, debris flying everywhere like a meteor shower, light sparkling against the black background of the universe. Broly took advantage of the opportunity, flying around Hulk at the speed of light, launching a series of energy balls, each one exploding when it touched him, creating clouds of fire and smoke. But Hulk just grinned. His body now reached the multiverse level. His power was equivalent to entities like Odin Force Thor, who once tore apart reality and defeated Surtur with the flames that burned Yggdrasil. Thor, standing in the distance, swung his hammer Mjolnir, summoning a huge storm of lightning. Golden lightning bolts struck Broly, creating a deafening explosion. The air was as hot as a furnace. Hercules rushed in, punching Broly in the side, but he blocked it, sending Hercules flying far away, crashing into a small planet, causing it to split in two, the debris floating in space. Silver Surfer glided on the silver board, shooting silver-white cosmic rays, creating an energy net around Broly, but he broke it easily, the green energy repelling all of it. Beerus, the god of destruction, hovered with lazy golden eyes. Whis, that green guy is really scary. He can surpass even Broly. Whis, smiling politely, replied, Sir, Hulk's power depends on anger. If Broly doesn't finish him off soon, everything will end. Beerus nodded, shooting a purple-black Hakai beam, but Hulk punched the energy beam. The shockwave pushed Beerus back. Onslaught, the spiritual entity, became more visible, darkness surrounding him like mist. He whispered into Hulk's mind, Destroy him, Hulk. More anger. Hulk roared, his power skyrocketing. He charged at Broly, punching repeatedly, each punch sending shockwaves that destroyed nearby planets, meteors raining down like rain of fire, the pitch-black space torn apart by cracks in reality. Broly tried to fight back. He fired a huge beam of energy, glowing green, sending Hulk flying through a cluster of stars, creating a huge explosion. The light was as bright as a supernova, but Hulk turned back, his body unharmed. He leaped, punching Broly in the chest, sending him crashing down onto the shattered planet. The ground shook, magma erupted, red fire mixed with black smoke, creating a hellish scene. The Hulk stood tall amidst the ruins of the planet, his body glowing green, his breathing heavy but powerful. Before him, Broly lay motionless on the cracked ground. His body returned to its normal state, his black hair disheveled, golden blood flowing from the corner of his mouth, dripping onto the ground, mixing with the dust and the red magma. His legendary green energy had dissipated, leaving only an exhausted warrior, his eyes blurred with pain and fatigue. The Hulk roared, the scream echoing through space, a declaration of victory from an invincible monster.